He's just like Turbo. You son of a bitch. Alright, so I'm gonna actually be doing an in recording as I do this. After the 10 minute match is up, I'm gonna head over to that one death match that's going on.
That's cool.
Okay, so like dodging guns isn't even really that hard. All you really have to do is just make sure that you don't fly in a straight line. That's like literally it. It's like even little minute movements have a lot of weight. It's like me right here, I'm using the bumpers just to get around. And Shade's still having probably a really hard time getting close. Dodging guns is something that comes with like experience. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people out there that have played the game longer than me that can dodge better, but I'm just saying that it's really not that hard. Now, what you don't want to do is straighten out your plane at any time, because you'll end up, this will start happening to you. Just going straight. See, he's landing like a lot of gun hits on me. So what you want to keep doing is changing your direction in any way, shape, form, or fashion, because even little minute movements create a lot of hell for anyone trying to hit you with guns, and they have to get close anyways in order to hit you, so it opens them up to countering. In a way, it's a two-edged sword. They can counter easier and when you're really close, and people who use a lot of gun damage are really easy to be countered, but that's the whole thing, like they want you to counter so they can like open up with their counters and just completely rip you in half. So like the general idea is just don't fly straight, and if you know they're going to try and counter you, try and pull them into something that they're not going to be able to easily counter, such as off screens or stall counters, which work really well. Shade here knows a few stall counters, and I'm pretty sure he can get me a few. See, like right there was a partial, or just whatever, really. She's moving all over the place. Occasional high Gs. You just want to be really unpredictable. You want to keep your speed up as you're going, though, otherwise missiles are going to tag you. It's like the general consensus is you want to keep your speed above 2,400 kilometers per hour. See, like me, I'm just going straight here, and I'm pretty sure Shade's like, oh no, I'm going to shoot you down. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Because what you don't want to do is go straight. That's like your worst enemy. And you also don't want to be predictable. It's like me watching Shade, like I can pretty much guess when he's going to counter and back off. Because I can see his plane, I know when he's going to counter, I see him do moves, and it's like people are really predictable. You'll see them be countering and stuff. You can talk, Shade, don't feel like...
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, don't feel like too bad about it. I'm just offering like general advice for like mainly evading guns or whatever.
That's all good.
But it's like the 22, really good for getting around guns and missiles, but you have to be like paying attention to what you're doing unless you're using the flash. Oh, and here comes Shade with his warping.
Warp, warp.
I just saw you warp.
Yeah. Actually just had a spike.
10 out of 10, dude.
10 out of 10. Anyways.
Yeah, Shade and I have pretty much come to the agreement that the flash is more or less broken.
It's definitely broken.
Yeah.
Way too much speed, and this keeps that maneuverability balance that the S22 has.
Yeah.
So you're pretty much OP as hell.
So the general like meta for the game for anyone using the flash is just you can't damage each other because you're both too fast for missiles to land, and you can just evade guns way too easily. So the only way to even hurt each other is to use counters. And it creates a really, really dumb, unbreakable meta where fights last for like 30 minutes, and the only way any of you can ever hurt each other is with guns.
Dead.
How'd I kill you, dude? I'm using armor
Straightened up.
plus.
I did a don't.
I'm confused. Did you have any damage on you before you did that, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm running like no armor.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I should have
Sorry.
ran like extra missiles plus,
That's
which
not a big deal. This is a training video. It doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't even matter, dude. I'm the best anyways. Like yeah, I gotta stroke that ego, bruh.
How dare you?
Gotta stroke that
I
ego.
will beat you.
No, please. I'm a virgin.
Come here, I'm
No,
gonna bully
just
you.
playing. So, like, back to like serious time. For dodging guns, it's a lot easier than you might think it is. The only people you have to watch out for is like people like me who can watch you doing like counters and shit. And it's
Especially
like,
people with gun enhancements.
oh yeah, because I got shade like at least 2 or 3 times with just guns on that one. See, like what Shade did was really good. And these are gonna tag me. Oof. 22. Ooh, they are so close. I knew they were gonna tag me eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's why I think the 22 is the most well-balanced game playing in this game.
Yeah, it's really well balanced. Like you can dodge missiles, but you can't do it forever without using like flares and stuff.
Right.
Woo. I know you just had a frame drop there.
Yep.
Wow, how did I? But the general consensus is you can't be a one-trick pony. You have to know like more play styles. You have to branch out more.
Like actually, I'm trying to learn your playstyle whenever you go into first-person view in the cockpit.
Actually, that's something I picked up from SkyChaser.
Really?
Yeah, I watched his videos and I was trying to understand like why is he doing this? Why do people go in first person when they're chasing people? And then I realized you can aim your guns a lot easier. You
Yep.
can see people a lot
Because
easier.
there's no cinematic camera jumping around your plane, so it's a lot
Yeah.
easier to focus on what you're shooting at. Oh, nice flare.
Like I already knew the missiles were coming at me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't think that one was gonna hit me. And it's like this isn't exactly something you can do forever. Like it'll eventually catch up to you, but what was I going on about?
Guns.
Oh yeah. So when you're chasing people, you don't
Oh,
want to
nice.
like level out really easily because like back in the day whenever I was trying to learn how to play, I learned how to use missiles first. Like I used missiles exclusively. That was the only way I could
And honestly,
damage
I think that's what a
people.
lot of people do, because actually I did that first too. And then I started trying to learn guns because I was like, this is a little too cheap. They keep hitting, like, no problem.
Well,
And time.
with me, I ran into a brick wall. I ran into a complete brick wall because I would meet people like you remember Death Toll, right?
Oh god.
Do you remember if do you remember if you would let him spiral, he would do it constantly? That's a brick wall with me. I could not hit dude with missiles. It was a huge problem. So then I learned, okay, so if I let him there's only 2 ways to deal with that. Learn guns or stall counter dude. So I learned how to stall counter. And it's just me running into brick walls and finding ways around it. That's what I love about this game, is that even if you find something that's really good, even if you're like a one-trick pony, there's going to be somebody to find a way around you every single time. And it's the best thing, really. The only thing I have yet to get around is like meta flying, like how SkyChaser does it.
Yeah.
It's really meta, and I learned how to do it, and I just like, dude, this is almost unbeatable if you know what you're doing. It's like during the 1v1 we had, if you had let us use flash, I would have fought meta as fuck, and you would have hated it. I would have fought exactly like fucking like SkyChaser, dude, and it would just be the worst thing.
Oh, I also want to say, watch out for people who bait, and what I mean by that is whenever somebody's chasing you, and you see them trying to gain up on you, don't exactly try to stall right away, because what that's gonna do is they're going to go ahead and try to shoot you down. Because if you try to stall on it, so you can get that counter, they're gonna back off to where they can get a good shot on you with their guns, and they'll try to shoot you down.
Use a set with a little more armor so I don't insta pop you, because I'm using nerfed guns, and I'm using a nerf gun and you're still dying. Like it's pretty fucking bad. Like you can keep the maneuverability, it's just like the gun power. Even with even someone like me, it doesn't even with nerfed guns I was still like hurting Shade really bad. I mean, guns are really strong when you learn how to use them, but
doesn't actually real quick, doesn't Untouchable counter out Defender when it comes to defense?
I think okay, if you're using like Untouchable, okay, that reduces your armor, right?
Yeah, but it also gains firepower.
Yeah, but if you're using like an armor thing with it, it'll like negate the armor, but you'll still be at like base level health.
Right. Okay.
So you're not you're not starting with like nerfed health off the bat.
Right.
Well, it's like a reason I would run like armor plus and enhanced missiles. So the enhanced missiles would still give me normal missile power, but my guns were still nerfed. Like it was a bunch of like skill set stacking that I would used to do.
Okay.
It was I look at my sets from so long ago and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like what was I thinking? And then I realized, wait, this is before I learned how to use guns. This was before I learned how to do this, before I learned how to do that. And it's like nowadays, like I used to run like Shade, I used to run boost and turn, quick turn plus, and those are my two. Like I used to run both of those.
That's what I still run technically.
Yeah, all day long. And then I found out, hey, they're the actual minimum for what you need.
Right.
They're baseline. You're not like any more, and you're just wasting skill slots at that point. Because all normal quick turn does is just makes your plane roll faster. And after a while, I was watching Chaser fight, and I learned a lot after I got done learning from the 360 version of the game. Like I went to PC, and it was just easy. It was just so easy because 360 was hard on a new player, because I joined the game in like 2013, and it was like 2 years after the game came out in October of 11, right?
Right.
So people were already in the game with upwards of 2 years of experience on me. And that was a lot to get around, because I had no fucking clue what I was doing. I was just getting smashed left and right.
Okay.
Like, I'm just trying to say that even though you're maybe fighting people that are like a lot better than you, like, it shouldn't make that much of a difference. I'd say the main thing is to just learn like what you're bad at and try fixing it. Because that's
actually what I did. Because actually, I used to be very bad at countering people. I started practicing on that and got a little bit better at it.
Yeah. What a lot of people don't realize too is that you can actually position yourself for counters.
Yep. I think actually 5 different positions.
Well, like the main one that I usually do is like I'll see someone right about to counter, so I'll just back off a little bit and just let them go ahead and do it. It's like, see, I knew you were doing it because you're like all over the place.
All over the place and about to lose speed.
Yeah, and
that's another thing. If you see them losing speed, that is an easier way to counter them.
It's really simple too. All you have to do is just look at their plan. You don't really even have to pay attention to what you're doing. Well, unless you're like really low to the ground, and that's it. Like another big thing I'll notice is people only learn one play style.
Right.
And it's not good enough.
Nope.
Like when you're
You have to learn
fighting,
different play styles to counter different people.
yeah. So like when you're playing someone like me, I can fight different ways. It's not it's not one way of fighting. It's learning how to fight differently. Like right now I've been like just running from shade full throttle, just dodging guns and shit. And it's like, okay, well let's just try something new. My set's not built around doing this, like doing stall counters or whatnot. But like they're still doable.
Right.
And it's like, oh no, dudes at like below missile dodging speed.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a direct shot. Nope.
Yeah, you already knew, dude. Another good thing you learn about missiles is you learn how they work when you're using them or when you're running from them, and it takes a long time to learn like where the missile's going to come from, how long it's going to take to get to you, like what kind is fired. Like just from my speed alone and the trajectory of the missiles, I know what's going to hit me and what isn't. It's really uncanny at first, but you start to get the hang of it after running from them for so long. Another thing I want to touch on is like lag. Lag turns this game from a regular good old-fashioned DFM fight into a laggy snore fuck fest where you can't do anything. I've actually lost matches because of it, and it wasn't even really salt either. It's like hell, even the match that I had with you, you had like frame lag.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do anything about that.
Granted, that is most likely my fault, mainly because this computer's like 5 years old, and I'm currently saving up, for a better PC. So all the hardware inside is very obsolete.
It's alright though.
But I mean, as far as I'm aware, I haven't, other than the lag spikes that I'm getting, I don't really see any problems.
And it's like a lot of people don't realize that with a lot like high G countering, like when you spam the high G button.
Oh yeah.
It's risky.
It's very risky.
It's
but
risking a lot to do it.
I'd say do it.
See, like I knew Shade was gonna do that, so I just backed off, let him do it. That's kind of like baiting. If you meet someone like me who's like retarded good with guns and uses ridiculous amounts of gun power, like me, I'm using nerfed guns right now. Like I have extra armor plus, and I'm still killing Shade with counters, just because that's how strong they are.
You also want to pay attention to exactly what's being done to the enemy's plane, per se, in defense and offense. See if they have, so much firepower, so much defense and armor and stuff.
It's like I'll fight Shade and I'll realize, hey, he has more turning ability than me. I should stop trying to outturn him and just set up for whenever he gets on me.
Like right now.
Oh, I didn't even see you because you still have the spawn protection on. And you'll meet people who can circle jerk like a punk. I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
I mean, do people still really do that? I don't see it much anymore.
I mean, I can, but just because I can doesn't mean I should. Like, I'm doing it now. Are you having fun? Because I'm sure as hell not.
Bored?
I mean, I could do this until you run out of missiles and you bail. Like, it's not really that fun for me. Granted, if I were really low health, I would do it until I got all my health back.
Yeah, you got me. Yep.
Yeah. See, like Shade knows, like, just for me playing Shade, I know Shade loves doing, like, stall counters and stuff. Like, taking the big risks. And it's really good for him because sometimes he gets me, sometimes he doesn't. But hey, at least he tries, right? Because I know that for a fact, if he tries to just run it and just gun his afterburners, I'm just gonna just shoot him to death.
Right.
But a real big thing is like, okay, it's like minute movements. You want to keep like the same direction that you've been traveling.
Like that's where playstyle comes in as well. Like learning other people's playstyles. Like honestly, I'm not really good with afterburners, so I try to stall counter everybody. And if you learn that, and if you notice it and you learn it, then you can find different ways to counter that.
Yeah, it's like I see Shade. It's like I see him
watch,
moving.
I'll try afterburning right now. Go ahead and try shooting me.
All right.
Yeah, see, I'm getting hit like crazy.
Granted, I have to take like I'm putting in like a lot of effort to do it too. So.
A little bit of practice, you know.
Hey Shade, I would try going like straight vertical and just minutely changing your direct. Hold on, I'll get some altitude real quick.
Yeah, let's get away from the ground.
Like for me,
never nice.
Like for me, if you were just turning like left or right or just doing willy-nilly, that's really easy to hit because I can just turn with you. If you're going like full speed and just very minutely wiggling left and right, it's a total pain in the fucking ass to get around. And it's just, you have to get so close to do it, you know?
Okay.
And it's just... Like, I actually used to train with Death Toll. You're probably going to hate me for this. But he...
Is that why he does that?
No, I learned people that do that. I actually learned the little wiggling thing from both Death Toll and Chaser. I learned a lot of my shit from Chaser, actually. Like a ridiculous amount of it. And it's just, you watch people put up videos, and it's so informative. You may not understand why they do it until you do it. And then you're like, holy shit, why did I not realize this?
Yeah, it's more of a kinetic type deal. You have to, like, do it yourself in order to understand what's going on.
Yeah. We should get Chaser back here. I want to try fighting him with his own flight style. He'll probably beat me over the head with it. But I just want to try it out.
I just haven't seen him on in so long. He might be rusty as hell for now.
No, he's not rusty. Trust me. People like that, you don't lose your rust. You don't. This is a game where you can't lose your rust on. Like, this shit is muscle memory. Like, you will learn it, and this is something you just won't forget. Oh, God. Like, low, really low speed. I had no chance. I saw you doing it, but...
Time up.
That's really fun, though. I love doing these and talking with you. I'm probably going to put it up on YouTube later on.
That's cool. Wait, are you done with the video?
Me? No.
I thought you were done.
I'll be done probably with this one, because it'll be like 30 minutes at this point.
Okay.
Then you'll probably have to go.
Is there anything else you need to learn?
No, I pretty much touched on a lot of stuff.
That's cool. You want to have a quick match?
If you want to actually, like, go.
Just for shits and giggles?
I'm probably going to end up losing. Dude, you're just too good, man. You're just too good.
I'm sorry. I'll go easy on you next time.
It's okay, dude. It's okay. This time I won't use, like, any armor.
That's fine.
I won't use, like, any armor at all.
Because what I was actually doing the whole entire time last match was I was trying to evade from you countering me. That way I can, like, make you use all your flares and just keep spamming missiles at you until finally you're out and they'll start hitting.
Like, I know how to get around that, though.
Yeah. You know, just keep doing what you do.
just keep world touring, like the most boring ass thing on the planet.
Also, I was trying to get direct shots if it was possible.
Yeah, I'm actually, I know myself, where if I were to fight myself, it would just be direct shots, gun damage, direct shots, gun damage, because I know what I'm weak against. I can't get around what I'm weak against. Yeah, I know you heard that.
Dirt. That was me. That was all me.
Yeah. Dude, you should, like, start frame dropping. You'll fucking win against me easy.
Okay, I'll go frame dropping. Initiate button frames.
Oh, dude, like, you'll start warping all over the place, and I'll get really mad. Just watch.
Remember whenever people were, like, claiming lag switch?
You know, that was a legit thing.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was. Like, I'd see people doing it. Oh, hey, you're here. What's up?
Yeah.
Hey,
I came to the party. I'm a little late, I know, I'm sorry.
I know you're late. Come here.
No,
I have maneuverability this time.
Okay. I'm still gonna get you.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Come here, big boy. Oh, yep, you got me.
That was like 30
nice
speed.
stall, by the way.
I got you. You're dead. Oh, fuck, where are you at? Oh, God. That was so close. I didn't...
Stalling you.
I know you did. I couldn't see you for a minute there. That last match I had with you, I was like, why can't I... I was like, why are you warping all over? Why can't I hit you, you son of a bitch? I'm so mad, dude. I was so mad in that match. I had to keep my salt under.
I actually try to keep my turns a little bit more random than like most people do.
Yeah. I'm trying to find if there's. I'm trying to just think if there was anyone with like a playstyle, but you use like a more like underroll moves, like kind of like this or whatever.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And I actually hold you as the guy on that. Rip.
Yep.
I think it's because I'm
I've
hosting.
been trying to actually try to input negative G's into it, but every single time I do, I get shot
Kaz
down.
is the man for negative G's.
I thought Tasty was.
Tasty is, but I can catch him in his. I can't catch Kaz. I tried.
Kaz, you're too good.
No, Kaz does it to where I can't see him do it, so it catches me all the fucking time. I got so mad. I saw a video for it, and I actually went in that match with the wrong skill set. Do you remember the match we had?
Yeah.
Where we were both in like flashes or what? I'm pretty sure you've seen it.
I might have. I keep forgetting Kaz actually has a channel.
Kaz does have a channel. I could link you to it after this.
That's cool.
But yeah, Kaz is the man on negative G's.
will not help you.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Are you bullying me? Is this how it feels?
Please, no bully.
I won't bully you, Shade.
Okay,
You're gonna feel it.
I'm a little scared now.
Nah, I'm just.
It's kind of
fucking-
intimidating.
Wow. I'm like 100% fucking certain.
Ooh, nice.
I keep forgetting. I
I was actually scared you were about to like.
I was about
to lose
to. You were about to lose me because I don't know the DFM timer that well. Like, for anyone who doesn't know, whenever you DFM someone, there's like a timer before they can actually counter you. There's a lot. I'm actually really not good with the timer.
The DFM counter in multiplayer is 4 seconds, 4 or 5. But I know the campaign one's like 1.
Yeah, you and Shade have actually got me on that one. I don't know that one that well.
Oh, nice. Outmaneuvering me, sir. How
You're
dare
dead.
you?
You're Donzo, dude. Rip. I see you doing that.
Yep. Nice.
It's like,
But yeah, see, every single time I try to do a negative G, I just get shot down, so I'm not that good at it.
I know a couple of negative Gs, but I don't really need to use those, and they're more for an armory type skill set. Tasty is the man for negative Gs with no armor. Like, that is the type.
He
for
never
him.
runs armor, does he?
No, I've never seen him do it, and he still
Like,
kicks ass. He has like the most aggressive playstyle I've ever fucking seen.
No, he's very aggressive.
Yeah, I don't think I've met anyone who could beat dude's playstyle. You turned like, you lost like way too much speed on the end turn over there. I was on the outside.
Are you running any missile enhancements?
Nope, just turbo guns.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm running a GAU 8 on the F-22.
I guess I'm just that nerfed.
No, I'm using normal missiles. Like, you shouldn't.
No, I really think I'm that nerfed.
Like, did you? Like, what skill set are you running?
Typical ones. Boost and turn, quick turn plus, quick turn, defender, untouchable.
Why are you running untouchable? Wait, have you ever ran it
And
before?
DFM plus.
Oh my god, dude! I just like.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
think I'm that nerfed.
Oh my god.
Which I was thinking about switching untouchable out for something else.
Yeah. Like, for my elder skill set, I was like, okay, you have damage. So I'm like, okay, what if I have so much offense that you can't outturn me? Then it's like, oh shit, then defense doesn't even fucking matter.
Right.
And that's like a lot of meta stuff. Wow.
Come here.
Fuck me. Time to go fast.
Well, I mean, oh man,
These
you
are
know
gonna
what?
hit
I
me.
use that
I
auto
know
maneuver
that.
like it's gold. I don't think I've ever used auto maneuver in my life.
I used it once just to see how it worked, and
Like,
it was,
before I knew like how easy it was, like I remember unlocking it, and and was like, oh, this thing's pretty cool because I read about it. And I was like, oh, it'll do it for me. That way I don't have to worry about pressing the buttons. And I was like, but then I really won't learn how to counter things. It's not fun. So I just never used it.
Actually, the way I got good at countering was, you know how you can see people? Like when you're following someone?
Yeah.
I learned how to, like, okay, someone is in a position where, okay, they're about to set up the counter. And I'm like, alright, so they're about to try and do it. So I'm going to try and, like, mash their motherfucking bumper buttons.
Motherfucking bumpers.
Wow, every time I get into, like, a linear turn fight with you, I always fucking lose it. Okay, these are going to hit me. I'm dead. I knew I was dead before I was dead. It's just things you know. Wait, did you just say hostile down? Did you just, dude, this is,
I'm bullying you, come here.
You're over. We need to get, like, Juby in here. A bunch of the old Aurora members.
You should have an analytic match with him. He actually has a pretty neat, fighting style.
Oh, Juby is the man for, like, the F-16. I can't beat him. F-16.
I know.
F-16.
He's so good. And I'm like, how are you so good in a low tier like that?
I asked him. He was like, "Yeah, it's just all about knowing when they're gonna turn, or like pre-turns or whatnot."
God, you're so fast.
Oh, if you counter me, I would have been like insta dead.
I was a little short.
Oh God, you're all over the fucking place.
Yep.
Oh, dude, you were.
So that's
off
another thing I
screen.
try to do is I try to be like unknown of where I'm going and where I'm coming from. Because like I'm pretty sure sometimes I go out of screen and then like immediately I'm just back in screen going the opposite way.
I want to see you try and fight Fox. That'd be really fun.
Fox, I don't know. I mean, he flies Flash. Nah, fuck it. I'll try fine.
Well, no, like Fox doesn't need Flash, but yeah, he doesn't need Flash for the way he fights. Because Flash is only good for like people like me.
I remember fighting him like 2 years ago, a year ago. I don't remember. It's like whenever I somewhat first met him, and he would like to use a lot of linear turns and stuff. And I was like, God damn it, man.
He does like what you do.
Let's see. We only have a minute left.
It was really good fighting and having like shooting the shit and just chilling. Okay. We gotta do this like some other time. Like discuss like Ace Combat meta.
Come here, big boy.
No, dude, please. I'm gonna circle jerk. No, dude, that fucking get out of here. Get out of here. Dude, it's like being at a Trump rally. It's like get him out of here. Get him out of here. No, Shade. Watch Shade counter and just blow me out of the sky like during his counter.
This thing is so unmaneuverable. It's unreal.
Dude, it's like really good playing for like doing maneuvers and shit.
What?
Dude, you missed. You had one job, Shade. You had one job.
That's it. I'm done. Turn my wings in. I don't want to play anymore ever again. I'm a sad.
We gotta get We
I
gotta
forgot
get
I forgot actually how small the splash net was.
We gotta get a Shade. I mean, not you, but with blah blah blah. I'm being an idiot right now. We gotta get Juby and Storm all in here. That'd be fun as hell.
He gets off in what time is it? 3? Yeah, he gets off in about 2 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna do an interview with him by like. Okay, I was gonna ask him questions like, did you have any like pre-hype? Like, were you already with a group before you came to AH? Like,
Actually, I think he was by himself.
Oh, that would have been.
I think he was by himself, and Ice picked him up, and yeah. But I mean, that's something you can ask him. It's fine.
Yeah, but like, I just had like a ton of questions.
I've never asked anything about him prior.
Or like the squadron itself or whatnot.
Right.
Wait, when you joined, like, were there like people before you, or like were you one of the first people?
Oh no, there was probably about 15 people before me.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I also joined very late. I was in Wyvern Squadron before.
Oh yeah, the Devil Dog one.
Yeah, I was co-lead.
Oh yeah, I remember I fought against dude. He was pretty good.
He was good, and then he wanted to switch to the 47 because he wanted to become the best 47 pilot.
He'd have to fight with Campfleger over that.
I know. And it's like he got really good at it, but the thing is, for some reason he just started losing his touch, and I was like, hey, why don't you just try flying any, Su-37 or something like that? And he's like, no, I want to fly to 47. I'm like, okay,
No, well,
all right,
well,
I'll
enjoy.
let you do that.
It's like enjoy being mediocre.
I mean, he's still good.
Yeah, he'll probably beat me up for that. Please don't. Please don't. If you're
I
listening
don't
to this, no, I'm just playing, dude.
But
It would be a
I
fun
mean,
match.
I kind of wish he still played a little bit though. I actually do miss playing with him.
Yeah, I think like the community started dying like a lot later on.
The community started dying like probably about right after, no, actually probably right before the Aurora Redemption War happened.
I think that's where shit went down.
Yeah.
Then there's like a ton of YouTube videos on that. Like I don't have to explain anything about that.
hmm God, that was actually that got very bad. Like,
Yeah.
you think the Redemption versus Momentum Squadron's bad? No, the Aurora
No,
versus
dude, that was just
Momentum bad. 'Cause
clubbing seals.
that got hella personal.
Dude, I was in that stuff. I fought with.
Yeah.
That was when I actually joined Redemption in the first place. Trust me,
Man.
that was no war. That was just pest control.
Like, me and Tasty were like all good and stuff, but like during that we just fucking hated each other.
Oh yeah.
Like
Tasty can like do the
it got
circle
horrible.
jerk thing, but
Oh yeah.
he'll do like the short like speed counters and stuff, and that's what I like him for.
But anyways, I gotta get going.
Yeah, dude, it was like a lot of fun playing with you. Go,
Yeah.
you might want to check the YouTube for when I put this up later.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, I'll see you.
All right, I'll probably be back on in like an hour.
All right, man. Hit me up when you are. I'll probably play some like War Thunder or something.
Yeah, sure.